Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. What's up, hun? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between. Welcome back to Spartan 923 Gaming. I am your host, Spartan 923, aka Firehawk 5150, aka Lucas, and we are back in Hollow Knight, where we will be continuing on through the Mantis village, hopefully finding our way out. Last time, my hands started cramping so horribly, I could not continue. So, hopefully, that won't happen. I've got myself some nice fresh water to help keep me hydrated and keep my joints from getting all bad. So, definitely aces at the moment. Let's see. As far as our schedule goes, Thursday we'll either be in GTA, depending on what's coming out. We'll either be in GTA, Uno, Sea of Thieves, Jump Space, or maybe Golf with Friends, Minecraft, something. We'll see. We will see. And then Saturday, there will not be a stream because I will be out of town for my brother's birthday. But Sunday, probably around 4:30, 5 o'clock, we will have our build stream. So we'll be working on the Redler. So yeah. And then Tuesday, next week, we'll be back in this. So yeah. What else? We are currently at 100 and I had a bot sweep come through. We are at 163 followers. That is 7 away from our 170 follower goal. So, please, excuse me, please feel free to hit that follow button. Help get our stuff mentioned and suggested to the people who would like our content. Also, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and ring the bell over at our YouTube, Spartan93 at YouTube. All of our videos since day one are there. Everything from the Gojulus build to when I was doing multiple games in multiple streams all at once. Yeah. And then lastly, if you really want to help out the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because subscribing not only gets rid of those pesky ads, but it helps us out with server fees, maintenance fees, groceries, model kits, and diapers for little baby Bray. I have a small little fund building right now for model kits with some of my side jobs of mowing lawns and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to be able to get a few good big ones. So appreciate it, guys. And with that, I really don't have much else to say, so we're going to go ahead and get on into the game. My partner made me popcorn. Sorry. It's really good popcorn. Let's see. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Oh, I do have good news for the people who are wondering about the second part of my short stories. I just finished writing out the rough draft, and I'm currently typing up the rough draft to be sent out to editors. So, hopefully I can get it done before my vacation in June, get it edited and up before I go on vacation. So, I'm trying my best. Okay, we were in the Mantis village last time. Then my hands cramped up so bad that I couldn't do anything anymore. Ah, heck. Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah, the AI bots are in. Okay. I panicked. made it. Rousing start. Oh, okay. Oh. All right, Discord. Asking, how's it feel being a few days out? Um, Not bad, honestly. I've been feeling a lot better about myself recently. So, uh, over the last few days, I felt really good about myself. So. Yeah, it's kind of like just all the pieces are together, so to speak. And a lot of my friends who are LGBT are being very supportive and very happy for me. And I've just been getting a lot of messages and stuff from people I told. And yeah, it's been good. I'm glad I did it. I think anything like that should probably be discussed and worked out, and I feel sorry for anyone who family is not understanding about those things, and I want you to know if you are having trouble with your family on such a matter, I'd be happy to be a friend to talk to.
Yeah.
They are not brutes, though. No, the sickness in the air clouds the mind of lesser beasts. They resist it. They retain their intellect and their honor. Though their lethal traditions, though also their lethal traditions. Some words of advice, my friend. If you plan to challenge the lords of this tribe, your blunt nail may prove inadequate. There's a city nearby, the old capital of Hollownest. I've heard a nailsmith resides there. Seek the old bug and out, and you may find progress much easier. Hey, Clay Dude, nice to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Up right into a bad guy. Oh! Yeah, I get that. Hey, it could be a lot worse, man. God dang. Well, in all honesty, these last few days have been pretty good for me as far as like my own self-esteem and stuff, so that's been good. And was part of a huge thing at my work for my department where my boss like congratulated everyone in our department. It was before anyone gets on it. Yes, it was a pizza party, but she took time through the whole thing to individually thank each of us for all the work we've put in, and that was really, really nice of her. She really did not have to go that far for us, so. Okay, ads back. So what I was saying was, my boss decided to have a company pizza party. Well, a department pizza party, and before people start going, "Oh, here we go," nah, this one was different because she was doing it to thank all of our department, and she really didn't have to. Like, no one in corporate told her to or anything like that. And she took time through the whole thing to thank all of us individually. And I thought that was pretty slick of her to do. She talked to the new guy and thanked him for all of his hard work and stuff like that. She mentioned one of our co-workers who was out pregnant and did have a lovely baby boy. They're doing fine. She's probably going to be back in July. I'm doing so bad right now. So yeah, I mean, the thing is that me and my boss talk all the time, and so I like get a progress report on my effort all the time. So I really wasn't. I didn't think that my thank you was necessary, but she did, and that meant a lot. So. Oh, that was lame. Okay. Really? Gosh damn it! I tell you, I didn't think the game would, like, go from... I mean, I thought Hornet was tough, but now this is kind of getting to be ridiculous. Just the... Woohoo! And in all honesty, I do know that my boss has noticed how much better I've been doing since I came out. And she's like, you seem a lot happier, a lot less closed off, and you seem to be acting more natural. Like I'm not trying to impress anybody, like I'm trying to just be me. And that meant a lot. So... And it is rather fun to just kind of be me with my coworkers. It's really neat. So here's the thing, is that I've came out to people that I know I can trust. So like really close friends, or people that have kind of shown that if I was to say it that they wouldn't freak out or anything like that. And one of the first things was my boss thought I was gay, which was funny. Because, so this is an interesting story. When I first met my boss, I worked out on a warehouse floor. And out on the warehouse floor, I had a picture of my old boss on my desk. God dang it. So, now the reason I had that was it was a bet from a Christmas party for a white elephant gift. Gosh damn it. I am going to just talk myself to death. Ah, damn it. Okay. So anyway, so she assumed because I had a picture of this guy on my desk that he was my boyfriend or husband, because someone said I was married, and so she thought was my husband. And one of our meetings, I said, well, me and my wife are doing this, and she's like, oh, I thought you were gay. And I'm like, really? Why? Like, you have a picture of a man on your desk. And I'm like, oh, that's just a stupid thing. But you're not far off. And she's like, really? And I'm like, no, I'm pan. And she's like, oh, well, that's neat. And so and this happened during a meeting, so me and one other coworker and my boss were there, and in all honesty, it just felt like no problem. So none of them seemed disturbed by it or anything like that, and so they knew. And not really anyone else at my work knows. Just my department. So, oh, one person in warehouse knows, and she and I work together on inventory, and she's also LGBT, and so is I, and we just kicked it off really awesome. She gave me tickets to a drag show, and she's been helping out our department with receiving and stuff like that. So she's really awesome, very supportive. When I told her that I had came out, she's like, "Well, it's about time." Like, yeah, 20 years. That's a long time. Well, the thing is that, and also through the cosplay community and everything, I am very careful with who I tell things to, like I said, and a lot of my cosplay friends are LGBT, and I confided in a lot of them, and a lot of them have been very supportive. A lot of them wondered why I hadn't told my family or anything, and the reason being, damn it. I was fairly certain that that my family was going to be okay with it. My biggest hurdle, I think, was like, my dad's not like a terrible conservative, but he's kind of got to he's ground in his ways, but he's not bad. And oh hell, I almost had it. But like I said, when I told my mom, she explained to him, and he's like, "I don't understand it, but I'm fine with it. As long as he's happy, I'm happy." And so, and that's all I really ask from him. I'm not expecting him to like go to a rally or anything, or go to a Pride Day or anything like that. I just want him to know that I'm okay, and that he doesn't have to worry. And that's all he wants, is that I'm happy. So. And of course, every one of my girlfriends or partners that I've had over the years knew. So it wasn't a shock to my wife or anyone. I mean, my wife, funny thing is, my wife thought I was gay too. And but I just remember the text message from my mom was like, "Dad's fine with it. Doesn't understand it, but he's fine with it." I'm like, great. I'm like, I'm happy with that. That's awesome. So, yeah. Now, I'm not planning on like telling like extended family just yet, because I mean, some are a little. Some are a little bit more churchy than others, and I'm not going to hold that against them, but I know that they aren't anyone that if I can't guarantee that they'll listen, I don't really want to start the conversation unless they're willing to listen. So, but with all my cosplay friends and stuff like that, I mean, I have had no issues sharing it with them, because a lot of them are very open, very respectful about it. My gosh, I am just not doing good tonight. Don't freak out. Oh, why there? Ah, damn it. so that kind of is probably why I really started considering it more and more. But there were also times where I'm like, you know what, I'm just never going to tell anyone. And one thing that kind of always got me is I know some people that were very confident in their identity and their sexuality and all that. And I always was kind of jealous about how confident they were and how brave they were to like live their identity openly and stuff like that. And I think after I had a conversation with my mom about something that really made me like think that it's safe for me to do this. Ah, damn it. I thought I can tell him. I think I should tell him. And then I talked to my partner, and she's like, I'm fully with you on it. If you need me there, I'll be there. And I'm like, I think I'm just gonna try to do it myself. And it was, I know that Thursday last week, I was sweating bullets. I think and my boss was very worried because I was like, she's like, you don't seem to be yourself. And I told her what I was planning on doing. She's like, okay, that's fine. I'm like, that's fine. She's like, I really don't know what to say in this situation. I'm just telling you, I'm supportive, and I don't want you to feel nervous. She's like, do you want to go home? Do you want to clear your head? And like, I just need someone to talk to at the moment, if that's okay. And she's like, go ahead. I'm like, okay. And I'm just like, could you just ask me something? Or like, she's like, well, why haven't you told anyone in your family about it yet? And I'm like, and I explained that it wasn't out of like shame. It was more out of, I had, at the time when I realized I was pan, I was in college. I also kind of had a bit of a bad run in high school where my parents were kind of worried about me. And to the point of which some people had said, you better watch yourself and you better be grateful for how understanding your parents are and all that, because you keep messing up, you're affecting them. And anything that causes them stress, that if you do anything to cause them stress, that's all on you. And I felt terrible about that. So then when I realized I was pan, I was like, I can't tell them. And I was like, I'm like, you know what? I'll just wait a while until I'm like secure. I'm like, you know what? When I have a good, stable job and everything's like making sense and all that stuff, I will reveal it and do that. So I will say I had a few relationships with guys while I was in college. I went to a college that was 30 minutes away from where my brother went to college. So to avoid that, I would date them up at my college, and then I would go home and be none the wiser. And God damn it. And so that's how I did it. So I would date at my school and then go home, go to work. And my brother would work like night shifts or late shifts. So I could come home and I would just be home when he got home. And he probably thought, oh, he must just came home and did work and been here all afternoon. And I'm like, yep. And And those were kind of, it's not that those relationships weren't good, they were college relationships. I mean, really, we were just kind of there for comfort, stuff like that, just hanging out, going out for meals and all that stuff. But I was fairly certain that things were just with how like some reactions from the guys I was with. Yeah, I'm like, I know that once like college is over, this is gonna end. So I kind of braced myself for that kind of thing, and then, sure enough, things broke off with one, and then I was kind of bummed out about it, and I moved on, and then found another one where it was still kind of the same thing, just kind of hanging out and stuff like that, and went to movies and hung out on class breaks and stuff like that, and it was nice. I didn't really feel like odd doing it, but I also didn't really know how to gauge my brother about it. God damn it. So I just kind of kept it to myself and went on my merry way. And oh, come on. Oh. And so, but yeah, I never really once felt like ashamed of what I was. And I mean, there were some people, because I was my school was kind of in a bit of a small town, and a few people did kind of give you a look if you were not the town aesthetic. And I mean, I did enjoy walking around the town with my boyfriend at the time, and he was a big sweetheart. He always kept an eye on me and stuff like that. But there were times where I was like, yeah. Yeah, the thing is that I probably would have said, yeah, absolutely. And I could have swore I told you, like, back then, but I know that I told our English teacher, or I'm not sure if they were your English teacher, but I told my English teacher there that I was. And she was awesome. She was such a sweet lady. I've kind of lost touch with her. I really wish I'd get back in touch with her, but I think when I started cosplaying that my Facebook became too busy for her, that there were too many alerts, and I think she may have, like, not unfriended me, but probably blocked alerts from me. So, but yeah, it was. I mean, I had a bead on you for sure. I was like, yeah, just from the times that we've hung out, and I could tell. And in all honesty, I thought our friend Alan was too. But But, yes. Yes, I did. And, just wanted you to know that you weren't alone, buddy. So. I mean, there was like several at ITT for sure. I know that one of the other student workers was. All right, give me 1 sec, folks. I will be right back. My mother-in-law just showed up. All right, I am back, and I just scored a Bandana's pork sandwich. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured as much, but I didn't want to. I mean, if it came up, I would have addressed it, but I usually am a person like, if they want to tell me, they'll tell me. So. Oh. But I do know there were a lot of, like, there was at least one, like, very anti-LGBTQ guy at ITT that I was getting the food for a video game tournament, and the guy was in my car, and I was talking like, I really don't have any qualms with anyone if people are who they love or affectionate to and stuff like that. Like, oh no, that's wrong. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I have a feeling you were incorrect, but it got really quiet in my car, and I was like, I am not having this. I'm not having this again. So I distanced myself from that guy really quick. And it wasn't really someone who I was buddy with. I helped him out with homework once, and that was it. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I will not be available to help this guy anymore. Yeah. Yep. Welcome to the rinse repeat portion of this stream. Ah, I'm just getting bullied. Whee! I made it. And the thing is, oh, ads are about to start. Oh, Zoomsel knew. Zoomsel knew. Yeah, Zoomsel knew. I mean, he was in my department. Aga. All right, are we back from ads? Yeah, I think we're back from ads. Yeah, but he knew. I told him, like when I told my boss, it just happened out that way. And he was like, okay. And I even like was because he is super industrious, meaning he really prefers to work more than like care about like relationships or anything like that. If it happens, it happens with him. So I really never like pushed anything or anything like that, or asked him about anything like that. He's like, no, he's like, but no, I'm women. And I'm like, okay. Ah! Oh, shoot, I could have gone the other way. But I did open up a better path now, so. Let's see, how does it feel coming? Coming out, honestly, not as terrible or as. I think I got lucky. I don't think my experience is worth asking about, because I think I got very lucky in my situation, because there's a lot of ones where it's not really there are people who probably braved experiences way more difficult than me, and I'm honestly grateful that my situation worked out like it did, and that I was lucky enough to have very understanding family members and stuff like that, very open-minded family members, even for my own dad, that he's open-minded enough to be like, I don't understand it, but if you're happy, I don't care, and if you're happy, that's all that matters. And so yeah, but no, I don't think taking from my experiences, I guess you could say that not all of the experiences are terrible, but it's not easy. I will not say that it's easy for anyone to do it, because you're revealing a huge part of yourself, and that's never easy when you share something that important. Yeah. Was I ever afraid? Like, maybe like the first few nights I was, because I really didn't know who I could talk to about it. And I was just really, really nervous, and I really didn't know if my brother would be accepting or anything like that, and I still honestly don't know. I think he would, because like I said, my brother's the only one I haven't told yet, and not for any other reason than just he's going through a lot at the moment, and I don't want to add another burden to him with whatever stress he's dealing with. So. Ugh. Oh, I now remember. There we go. Ah, God. Nice. Now we're making progress. Ooh, spiky spikes. whole thing of coins there. Ooh. Oh, it's the Mantis Lords.
Kika.
Kika. Oh, shoot. I am gonna die. Have I ever been to any Pride festivals? I've been to... I went to one, a very small... It wasn't really a festival. It was more just like a little, like, Pride meetup. And that's about it. But now being out, I probably would go to one. I know that my partner, who's Ace, she is very comfortable in her identity that she doesn't like give a flying flip what anyone thinks about how she identifies herself. Oh, that was lucky. But a lot of the cons I go to are very LGBT coded, so they are like, there's a lot of like Pride folks that go to. I know Anime STL is very heavily Pride coded, so I always feel comfortable and safe being myself at Anime STL. Well, that's awesome. Maybe I'll look into it. If the world isn't burned to a cinder by then. Woo! I tell you. If you ever want decent barbecue that's affordable and not too uppy, Bandanas is just excellent. That is a good pork sandwich. Oh, it's the 19th. I should be able to request GTA day off work now, so since I can max 6 months out. Oh, sweet. Well, I'll see what I can do because I do have some stuff that pops up in October. I know that GalaxyCon is happening in October, so another bite before I get my butt kicked. Okay. 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 So these guys are tough. I actually do have a vacation to Florida coming up. I don't think I'm ready to fight these Mantis lords. All right, let's see if I can do this. I do remember though, one of like the best allies I had when I was up at my school was I did have this one girl who identified as bi, who was a real tomboy, and kind of like, if she got a good look at you, she could read you like a freaking book from like 12 yards away. And she's like, you kind of stand out. And I'm like, do I? And they're like, yeah, you do. And I'm like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm kind of new at this. And they're like, oh, okay, well. And so they end up being a person that I would like sit with and stuff like that, and we just talk, shoot the shit. It was, honestly, we barely talked about anything LGBT. We mostly just talked to each other like just normal people. And not saying that LGBT isn't normal. I'm just saying it's different for some people. And having someone that's similar to you is just very nice to. Surprisingly, there are people like us down there. Surprisingly, Key West. Key West is where you want to go. Not the northern part of Florida really sucks. Key West is probably the only safe place. Yeah. 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 Because I know down in Key West, I always felt really welcome in Key West. So. So it's like southern Florida, you're fine. It's northern Florida, you gotta be afraid of. Yeah. Yeah. Fort Lauderdale is good. Fort Myers is good. Sanibel is decent. I just keep missing that. Alright, I'll give this one more shot. One more shot, and then I'm going to try to move on. How can I give it one more shot if it won't let me jump off the wall the way I want to? I can't. I can't. That's getting to be a thing. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Ah, see, someone's seen that you could modify a particular car in that game. I mean, I got Assassin's Creed to run around Japan. Woo. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, what does that limit us to on Thursday? Ah. So we'll probably have to do Sea of Thieves. Oh, no. Either that or Minecraft. Okay. Okay. Okay, so, well, at least the option to renew is there. Oh, I just... Clay, did they release GTA 6 for reserve yesterday? Because I kept checking a few places. I never saw anything that said it was... They did not. Okay. Ah. Oh, come on. Oh, geesh. I'll probably be out of town. I'll most likely be out of town because every time my anniversary comes up, I am in Kansas. Because of 4th of July. Ah! I don't know how I'm going to celebrate it when I do get the chance to, though. I mean, I really should. 3 years? Man, that's almost half a career. Dang it. Nah. Okay, we're stopping that. Okay. We are getting close to our 15-minute break here, so... Ah, Okay. So we're going to call it here for this episode, and then we'll be back. I'm trying my best here, folks. I'm really trying. Um, so, yeah. Um, this video should be up later tonight after the stream, or hopefully early, if not early in the morning. Um, sometimes YouTube uploads fast, sometimes they don't. Um, like I said, we'll take a 10-15 minute break and be right back. Our schedule, as of right now, we're kind of trying to look into what's going to be available for GTA, if nothing else. Maybe Sea of Thieves, maybe Uno, maybe Minecraft, depending if Clay gets renewed or not. So we'll see. Kind of comes down to that. So we'll find out for sure. Then there will not be a stream. There will not be a stream Saturday, but there will be one Sunday because I'm going to my brother's to celebrate his birthday, and I'll be back Sunday. And then it's Memorial Day weekend, so I still get a day off on Monday. So yes, it's not gonna be a big deal if I stream or not. So, but let's see. Well, looks like Clay's really into the idea of Uno. We'll have to see what. Yeah, that is a shame. Yeah, Memorial Day weekend sucks for retail and stuff like that. Anywho, we are at 163 followers. That's 7 away from a 170 follower goal. So that would be awesome if we could hit that. Remember this Memorial Day weekend to be respectful of any retailers you go to for stuff. So if you guys could, just be a pal and be nice to any retailers or anything you go to. They're people too. They're doing a job no one else wants to do. So be cool. Don't be cruel about shit. Yeah. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell over at our YouTube as well. And if you really want to help out the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because subscribing not only gets rid of those pesky ads, but it helps us out with server fees, maintenance fees, groceries, model kits, and diapers for little baby Bray. So we greatly appreciate the help there as well. And with that, if you're going to be sticking around, we'll see you about 10-15 minutes. If not, remember to get out there. Discover, explore, create, innovate. We will see you here next time on Spartan 93 Gaming. I love you guys. Take it easy. My headset almost dragged me down. Fun.